guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So this video, we're going to be looking more into the whole Oxy and Shanann getting sick while in North Carolina. I know a while back I did a video on this, but with certain things going around right now, I decided to deep dive more into this. And then I was listening to none other than the mistress's interview again. And this time around, I caught something that I hadn't noticed before. And I'm not gonna lie, it did blow me away. And I'm just gonna play it for you guys and then we'll talk about it. Before I play the audio for you, this is gonna be the interview she did with Kevin Kovac on August 16th. This is the one that she has her dad present, the main one. And again, she's talking right here about Chris going to North Carolina and what happened when he arrived there.
His family, and they weren't answering the phone for like a day or two before he went out there. And then when he got there was a note on the door that said, son, if you step by, we're at the beach. And they ignored him for like most of the time that he was out there. And
his own family?
Yes.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I heard that statement by the mistress, red flags did go off in my head because I was always led to believe that Chris didn't see his family until August 6th. And that's from Chris's own statements, the Watts' own statements. And if he didn't see them till August 6th, why would Chris be seeing a note on a door? First of all, what door? And why would it be saying, son, if you stop by, we're at the beach? What you guys are looking at right now is a screenshot from a video that there's a creator out there but that goes by the name Unjustified. And shout out to her because she did the interview that Ronnie Watts did on August 15th. And this is when Chris is doing his interview still with Tammy. And they're in side-by-side rooms. You could actually even hear Chris talking to Tammy. How uncomfortable must have that been for Ronnie to be listening to what Chris is saying in that other room? Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what Ronnie must have been going through. Justified, in the video, she has subtitles and she did such a great job. And I'm gonna link that video in the description box below. I highly recommend, if you have a hard time understanding Ronnie's strong accent, please go over to her channel and watch the video there. So the detective asked him, for this week, they were both there? And then he says, yeah. And then Ronnie says, wow, we were on vacation. It was me and my son-in-law, other 2 grandkids, and my wife and stuff. Went to Myrtle Beach, and they were in North Myrtle Beach at the same time. And they were like 5 miles apart, and we still couldn't see the grandkids. Now, I have listened to this part of the audio so many times because for me, it's not so much what Ronnie says, it's what he doesn't say. And when he talks about who went with him to the beach, he says his wife, the 2 grandkids, his son-in-law. And I think it's interesting because when you listen to that part of the audio, Ronnie does not mention Jamie being there at all. And I just wonder why he excluded mentioning Jamie being there when in fact we know she was there with her husband and the 2 kids. In the discovery, there's an entry on July 18th that says Chris searched for Shore Haven, North Myrtle Beach. It also says that there was a long list of companies offering vacation rentals. Now, we also know Chris and Shanann stood at a beach house from text messages between her and her friend. Is this where Shanann and Chris possibly stood? And even the Watts family? Maybe just on opposite sides of the property? Is this how Chris could have just walked on over to where they were staying? And is that how he's seen a note on the door saying, son, if you stop by, we're at the beach? Looking more at Shanann's text messages between her and her friends, it seems like on the first day, which would have been August 1st, she was really sick. And while they went out to the beach and she recorded, right after she went back to the room. Now, when we compare the photos on the website of the property, they look identical to the ones that Shanann sent her friend Addie. One thing I noticed this time around is while they were at the beach house, how Shanann was saying Chris would be outside on the phone, or how he would just go ghost and she wouldn't even know where he was at. One can only assume that he was taking off and talking to the mistress, or is it possible that he was meeting up with someone within his family? The question I do have after all of this is, if he did meet up with his family while they were at the beach, why keep that a secret? What would be the big deal? And why did Ronnie exclude from mentioning Jamie even being at the beach with them when we know she did go there with her family and kids? Why all the secrets when it comes to the Watts case? Now, I want to make this very clear. After I've done all the research again regarding this matter, Shanann got sick on July 31st. She complained of feeling the worst on that night. And even though she was sick on August 1st while they were at the beach, it all started from when Chris first arrived there, and that would have been July 31st. Now, my mind has changed when it comes to when did Chris first meet with his family. I do believe that he did meet with one of them at the beach. I don't know for what reasons, and I don't know who, and I don't know why they would keep that a secret. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video with the audio of the mistress talking about how Chris seen that note on the door. That is something that just bugs me. And even though we know she lies all the time, I do think for once this is something that is true. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye.
His family, and they weren't answering the phone for like a day or two before he went out there. And then when he got there, there was a note on the door that said, son, if you step by, we're at the beach. And they ignored him for like most of the time that he was out there. And
his own family?
Yes.